In this picture we have a sailing ship, and a sailing ship is driven forward not by oars but by the force of the wind, and it has a mast. Well, this ship has got two masts, and the mast is set up and it's held in place by shrouds. Here are the shrouds. This is also called the rigging, R-I-G-G-I-N-G. And these shrouds are on both sides of the main mast to hold it in place. And Saleyards, there are these things here, are tied to the mast. So these long poles here are the Saleyards. And the sails, you can see one sail here and the other sail here, and there's some top sails up here. These sails are attached to the mast. This sail here is furled, and this sail is unfurled. Furled means it's all rolled up and tied in place, and unfurled, here it's open and the wind is blowing. And they're spread to the wind. And they are hoisted up by bowlines. These ropes here are called bowlines. The types of sail we have are the mainsail. That's this big sail here in the middle. We have the foresail at the front. Then at the back there's the mizzen sail, which is very small. Here it is, it's furled up and closed in this picture. This is the mizzen sail. And sometimes at the very front you have a very big sail, which is called the spinnaker, which you only use when you're sailing directly downwind. The prow is here on the foredeck, which is at the front of the ship, and the flag is called the Ancient. Here it is, it flies at the back of the ship, and this is the stern here. At the very top of the mast we have the crow's nest, and on top of that we have the vane. This little flag here is called the vane, and it shows the sailors down here on the deck which way the wind is blowing, or as they say on the ship, which way the wind stands. The ship is weighed down with an anchor. Here's the anchor here, and it's let down with a thick rope or with a chain. The depth, if you're not sure how deep the water is, then you let a line down into the, here it is here, it's a piece of lead on the end of a line, and it's called a plumb line, and you drop that down into the water to see how deep it is. So you drop it down, down, down until the lump of lead hits the bottom, and then the person letting it down can feel that, and then the line has got measurements on it, and they can see how many fathoms the water is deep. This ship has got guns as well, so it's a warship. And the seamen run to and fro up and around the ship, and there also are hatches, which are little doors which they can open and close. And in this way the ocean is passed over. This is the kind of ship which Christopher Columbus would have used to sail to America. And Sir Francis Drake, the famous English sailor, had a ship that looked very similar to this one as well.